You can count on me like 1, 2, 3, I'll be there. And I know when I need it, I can count on you like 4.
Okay, how about if you go ahead and take out your math paper if you want to, and if you don't want to, take it out anyway. We are on page 51, which looks like this. Página 51. Okay, we learned recently about halves, mitades. You know what a half is? If you have something where you can break it up into two groups with the same number in each group, those two groups are called halves. So if I have the number 6, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Can I divide this into two groups? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, I can divide it into two groups, and they have the same number in each one. So 1/2 of 6, un mitad de 6 es 3. How about the number 5? Can I divide this into mitades, into halves? Let's see. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Uh-oh. I have 3 here and 2 here. It doesn't work, does it? No, because they're not the same. So I can't divide 5 into halves. I can't turn 5 into mitades. So let's take a look at these lizards here. How many do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 salamanders. We have 12. What is un mitad de 12? What is 1/2 of 6? I want you to draw a circle around 1/2 of these lizards, and please ignore the fact that I just told you the answer. I said, what is 1/2 of 6? The answer is, what is 1/2 of 12? 1/2 of 12 is 6. Yes, so go ahead and circle 6 of those salamanders. When you're done with that, you can take a look at these. Now, we've been learning about different types of American money, different coins. We'll have some more of these on our back page, and we'll have this question come up again in the next couple weeks. But for now, let's take a look at these. Remember what those are? Those are dimes. Dimes. And each one of them is worth 10 cents. So we count by tens until we get to this, which is a penny, which is 1. So we go 10, 20, 30, 40, 41. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41. All right, next we have, here we go, we have some caracoles, some ranas, and some mariposas, some snails, some frogs, and some butterflies. Now, of these 3 groups, one of them can be divided into halves. One of them can be divided into mitades. But which one? Is it the snails? Is it the frogs? Or is it the butterflies? Remember, in order for this to be divided into halves, you have to have the same number in both groups. So let's take a look at this first one, just for example. We have snails. We have caracoles. How many do we have? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you divide 3 into halves? Well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Uh-oh. We have 2 here and 1 here. Does this work? No, this doesn't work. So it's not this one. Okay? It's one of these 2. But which one is it? Well, if you've been paying attention, you should be able to figure out which one. So go ahead and count the frogs and the butterflies and tell me which one can be divided into halves. I'm not going to tell you. You figure it out. Okay, we're done with that. Let's take a look at these thermometros. Now, you may remember that we have to tell the temperature. Let's take a look at this middle one here. Okay? Each one of these big lines, these big black lines, is 10. It goes 10, 20, 30, like that. Oh, this one starts at 60. So it's 60, 70, 80, 90, like that. But the big lines are 10. The small lines are 2. So it goes, start here at 60. It goes 62, 64, 66, 68, 70. Okay, these aren't ones, they're twos. 72, 74, 76, 78, 80, 82, 84, 86, 88, 90. So how much is this? Well, let's see. It goes 60, 70, 72, 74, 76, 78, 78. Okay. All right. 78. And then see if you can do these two other ones by yourself. Okay. And it also asks you to fill in the circle, the círculo, of which one is at the freezing point of water, which, if you don't remember, is the temperature, the temperatura in which water becomes ice, in which agua becomes hielo, which is 32. Which one of these is 32? Okay. So after you figured that one out, we'll go down here. And I want you to count by tens. You ready to count by tens? Let's count by tens together real quick. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200. 210, what comes next? 220, 230, 240, 250, and so on and so on. See if you can do those all by yourself. Okay. When you're done with that, go to this one. It says count by twos, or dos. You want to count by twos? Let's count by twos real quick. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50. Like that, right? This starts at 96. 96. What comes next? 98. 98. And then what? 100. 100. Then what? 102, 104, 106, 108, and so on and so on. Okay? All right. Are we done with that? You can turn the page. And this here is also, this is side, both sides are things you've seen before. There's nothing new on today's lesson. But we only did this one day so far. You remember what that is? These are nickels. Not dimes. Dimes look like this. These are nickels. The dimes are 10 cents, 10 centavos. The nickels are 5 cents, 5 centavos. So we count by fives. Remember how to count by fives? We just count. We count by 10. We just count by tens and by twos. Now let's count by fives. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100. So let's count here. I'll do this first one with you. You do the second one by yourself. Okay, so here we go. That's 5, right? So 5, 10, 15, 20. These are ones. 21, 22, 23. Right? 23. Okay. You do this one by yourself. Okay? And then next, we have this is how many dollars? Well, look carefully at them because they're not all the same. These ones are 5s and these ones are 1s. So, they're the same thing you did up here. Count by 5s and by 1s. Okay? If you could do this one, you should be able to do these ones with no problem. So go ahead and do those. I'll just tell you what, I'll do this first one with you. We have 5, 10, these are 1s, 11, 12, 13. Okay? Now you do these ones by yourself. Okay. When you're done with those, you can go on to this. This part's going to be a little different from something that you've seen before, but you have done this before. Take a look here. It has something plus 2 is 7. Algo más 2 son 7. ¿Qué número necesitamos? What plus 2 is 7? If you've been doing your flashcards, you should know this. What plus 2 is 7? 5. 5 plus 2 is 7. Take a look at this one here. 6 minus what is 6? 6 menos qué son 6. That's an easy one. If I have 6 fingers, and I want to have 6 fingers, how many do I take away? 0. Cero, right? 6 menos 0 son 6. Okay? Now you should be able to do the rest of those by yourself. So pause the video if you have to, and then go ahead and do them. Okay, now let's take a look at this. These are mas and these are sumas and restas. And you have to figure out whether these are sumas or restas. So here we have 4, 4, 8. 4, 4, 8. So is it 4 plus 4 is 8 or 4 minus 4 is 8? 4 más 4 son 8 or 4 menos 4 son 8? Which one is it? Well, 4 más 4, right? It's a plus. 4 plus 4 is 8. So put a plus sign there. Here we have 2 something 1 equals 1. 2, 1 son 1. So which is it? Or es 1? So is it 2 plus 1 is 1? Or 2 minus 1 is 1? 2 más 1 is 1? Or 2 menos 1 es 1? It's 2 minus 1, right? 2 menos 1. See how that works? Okay, you do these two, and then we'll go on. Okay, and then finally, we have these here. Remember these? Okay, so you're still having trouble with this, so let's go over this again. We have 2 numbers. Which one is bigger? Well, you draw a little sign to show which one is bigger. The big number gets 2 points, and the little number gets 1 point. So it looks like this. See that? The big number has 2 things pointing at it. The little number has 1 thing pointing at it. We have más de, or more than, and menos de, less than. So for this, we have 2 plus 3 and 1 plus 4. So which is bigger, 2 plus 3 or 1 plus 4? Well, what's 2 plus 3? 2 plus 3 is 5. What's 1 plus 4? 1 plus 4 is 5. So we have 5 here and 5 here. Which is bigger, 5 or 5? Well, neither. 5 is as big as 5, right? So for this one, you wouldn't write either of these signs. You'd write an equal sign, an igual, right? You write an igual sign there. How about here? We have 7 minus 3 and 6 minus 3. Yes. Which is bigger? Well, draw the sign that shows which one is bigger. And when you're done with that one, go over to here and do the same thing. Okay. And when you're done with that, then that will be it for your Mathematikas. So good job. Don't forget to keep on working on your flashcards and your little math drills, those papers with the sumas on one side and the restas on the other. And yeah, we're done. So you can put this away and go on to your English.